Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and it's the preview for Algeria's second AFCON 2021 qualifier. They're taking on Botswana in Gaborone, and first of all, it was a very long journey. Algeria had to travel over 6,000 kilometers to get to Gaborone, and that's a lot of traveling, So they're going to be very tired naturally already. However, we hope it's not going to affect the team too much, but over 6,000 kilometers and having to do 6,000 kilometers also to come back, that is a lot of traveling. So nonetheless, it's going to be interesting to see how this team gets along. As for the game itself, it's taking place on Monday, 18th November 2019. Kickoff 7 o'clock UK time, 8 o'clock French time, 8 o'clock Algerian time. So the same time they played Zambia when they won by 5-0. Botswana played Zimbabwe in the first game, Zimbabwe away, and they drew 0-0. And I was a bit shocked by that. I thought Zimbabwe would actually go and beat Botswana quite comfortably, but that didn't happen. So interesting to see Botswana picking up a point and now having their first home game. So we're going to have to be good in this game, and we're going to have to not be complacent. Now, first of all, let's talk about Botswana. No big players, but their manager is actually Algerian, Amrouche. The Botswana national team manager. He's managed Mouradia before. He's managed the Libyan national team before. Now he's managing the Botswana team, and he already actually sent 4 Botswana players home from the squad for I think for drink driving or something. So a very strict manager. So somehow we've got an AFCON qualifier between 2 Algerian managers, Amrouche against Belmadi. So I'm sure there'll be some warmth there. Some people even saying that Amrouche is going to maybe do us a little bit of a favour. Now, we're playing in Botswana's national stadium, which holds 25,000 people, and it is going to be dark, and we're playing in Africa, so let's hope the lights are working, eh? Because you know what these games are like. Remember when we played Gambia last year and the kickoff was delayed by 2 hours? And interestingly, the Gaborone National Stadium in Botswana looks very similar to Bleda's stadium, so hopefully it'll be a similar result, considering we've never lost in Bleda and we just won our first game there 5-0. It's also going to be Algeria's last game of 2019, and what a way to end the year. A very special year. We'll recap it in December, but the AFCON winning year, this is the last game, but hopefully not the last of the success. And Algeria looking to go 18 games unbeaten if they go into the Botswana game and don't suffer a loss. So Amrouche managing the Botswana national team, 2 Algerian managers going up against each other. Algeria looking to make it 6 points out of 6. It'll be tough. I think we can go there and avoid defeat and hopefully get the win. But let's see what happens. Now, unfortunately, Algeria's captain, Riyad Mahrez, will not be playing this game. Now, Mahrez has pulled out for personal reasons, family reasons. Belmadi hasn't given a full explanation as to why there's going to be no captain Mahrez in this game. He got an assist against Zambia. He did play the full 90 minutes. Some people were a little bit surprised that Mahrez lasted that long in the game, considering he took off Gudiora, Feghouli and Belmadi, I think, to rest them for this Botswana game. Mahrez played the full 90, which suggested that Belmadi knew Mahrez was going to be unavailable for the Botswana game. Why is Mahrez not here? We know he's desperate to play for his club again. Since the last international break, he's still not started a Premier League game for Man City. Was he too lazy, couldn't be bothered to travel to Botswana? Does he want to keep fit and fresh for Pep Guardiola when they play Chelsea next week? Or is he having problems with his marriage? We've read about it. We've read about Deontay Wilder. I never thought we'd see the day where Deontay Wilder is affecting the Algerian national team, but there we go. So, interesting, for whatever reason, personal reasons, family reasons, club reasons, doesn't matter, because the bottom line is Riyad Mahrez is unavailable for this fixture. So how do we solve it? Well, for me, and I think this might be what happens considering the substitution Belmadi made, he brought on Belkabla to test him out in centre mid against Zambia, and he brought him on very early, about 60 minutes. Is Belmadi going to play Belkabla in centre mid from the start and shift Sofiane Feghouli out to the right wing? I think Feghouli right wing is the most likely outcome. However, he did test out having 2 up front, because we saw Slimani and Bounedjah together towards the end of the Zambia game, and Soudani and Bounedjah both scored when we went to 4-4-2. So, could we play a 4-4-2, have Gudiora and Benassa sitting in the middle, Feghouli on the right, maybe even Soudani on the left, and something like Slimani and Bounedjah up front, or Belmadi on the left? There's many options here. Third option, Youssef Attal as a winger, which we know how good he is at dribbling, and we've seen at club level how good he is there. But then who's going to play right back? Mehdi Zafan not here. Are you going to play Halamia there? That's a big, big risk. Abdellawi's not going to play there, surely. So I think in a game like this, it's too risky to risk Attal as a winger. So I hope Attal stays at right back. And I think Belmadi will keep Attal as right back. He's never moved him away from that position. So it's either going to be 4-4-2 and Slimani or Soudani are going to play and change the system, or he's going to keep the shape, start Belkabla in centre mid and put Feghouli on the right wing. Now personally for me, I think that's what's going to happen, and I hope that's what happens. We saw Feghouli come to the right when Mahrez came off against Colombia. I was there, I saw Feghouli play in the front three. So no Brahimi, no Adam Munas, no Ben Rahma, a little bit limited in the winger options. He could change the system, but again I think he's going to stick to what he knows best, and I think he'll play Belkabla in centre mid and play Feghouli on the right wing. That's what I think is going to happen. Of course I'd love to see Andy Delors start in a 4-4-2. I really want him to get his chance. I just don't think Belmadi is going to do it at this stage. We need to go to Botswana and get the 3 points. So those are my thoughts on the game, guys. I'm intrigued as to what you think is going to happen in terms of replacing Riyad Mahrez in this lineup, so do let me know please in the comments down below. I think Algeria will win the game 1 or 2-0. And I think the grass is going to be very, very poor. Again, in sub-Saharan Africa, that is what the conditions are generally like. So that's part of the continent, and that's how you have to deal with it. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very hot in the day, so probably very hot in the evening. I think Algeria are going to win the game by 2-0. I think Feghouli is going to play out on the right, and I think Belkabla is going to play in centre mid. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I really hope Delors gets a chance as a substitute in this game as well. I think we're going to win the game 2-0. It's a Monday night kickoff. Join us for it. I hopefully we'll be seeing lots of your comments about the game. Let me know your predictions down below for Botswana, Algeria. Thanks for watching. Let's go 18 games unbeaten. Come on, you Greens.